No, whenever I find a swing, the little girl in me just jump right out. It jumps right out. Found ourselves a beautiful one again. Can I get one of those for my home if you're feeling kind for the Christmas? I'd love to, certainly. Welcome to the DBS Morning Show. Let's go over and see what's going on in our news department, and then we'll be back.
Good morning. An upcoming meeting between the members of the business community and the St. Lucia Air and Seaports Authority, or SLASPA, is expected to identify ways to improve the efficiency of the local commercial port.
The Chamber has, over the last year and a half, been working closely with SLASPA in trying to address some of the challenges which have arisen. And we saw last year the purchase of the Grey Boy and the installation of that new piece of equipment, I think earlier this year, which has been of a significant value to the business community and SLASPA. We also saw SLASPA purchase some new reach stackers. That's also facilitated delivery of containers. However, there are some issues related to storage and the more efficient release of containers. And in the spirit of collaboration and cooperation, the Chamber requested a meeting of SLASPA where our members could, first of all, share their experiences and concerns, and at the same time give SLASPA an opportunity to advise and inform the business community of the major steps they have been taking and the new systems they're putting in place that will alleviate some of the challenges we're seeing.
A long-term solution is also needed for the storage issues on the port. Earlier this year, the end of service by a private company caused a large amount of cargo to come to Port Castries. This made the already limited storage space and unloading area even tighter. With not enough room to store empty and full containers, there have been delays in receiving goods, making it hard for some merchants to keep their store shelves stocked. The Renewable Energy Sector Development Project is taking monumental steps to reshape St. Lucia's energy landscape. Spearheading the exploration of geothermal energy on the island's west coast, the project is committed to advancing St. Lucia's transition toward clean and renewable energy sources.
So our company has an extensive experience all around the world in geothermal projects. So we are confident that this project will be very helpful to get information with a minimal impact on the environment, on the communities. So our intention just to arrange a design with special care for the communities and for the environment.
The project, a Government of St. Lucia initiative, held another round of community consultations from August 27th to August 29th this year. The third round of community consultations were convened in the projected affected communities of Belle Plaine, Fort Saint-Jacques and Saltibus, and allowed residents from various communities to participate in discussions about the project's goals, potential impacts, as well as the benefits. In a strategic move towards achieving accreditation readiness and elevating healthcare quality standards, St. Jude Hospital recently concluded a rigorous 5-day training workshop.
The second part looked at the preparation of the team at St. Jude for accreditation, and that looks at our practices, ensuring that we have a focus on quality, understanding that quality is a habit and not an act. And as a result, the decision for us to begin to embed these best practices for quality, that people-centered approach to care, an eye on risk and risk management, knowing what are the indicators, the measures of quality that we would want to be able to continue to report on, looking at our processes, and embedding that culture at the operations at the George Odlum Stadium to ensure that when we transitioned, that the team that transitioned to the Auger site would be a team that has a focus on quality, irrespective of where it is that we operate.
Focused on risk management, quality improvement and patient-centered care, the initiative was held in partnership with Accreditation Canada, a renowned authority in healthcare quality improvement and accreditation services. In more health news, and finally, the Ministry of Health throughout October has staged a number of health fairs across the island as part of breast cancer awareness and education efforts. Most recently, the Labrie Wellness Center hosted a health fair providing residents with free health screenings and educational sessions aimed at raising awareness of breast cancer, promoting early detection and encouraging proactive health management.
It is the first time I've been attending that program, and I really see it's a very educational program which a lot of people don't really know the use of that program. When it comes to the breast, sometimes we don't even aware that our breasts have a lump if we don't search for it. And it's important, people, to come and do these examinations. They are very important.
The Ministry of Health continues to stress the importance of early detection, which includes doing monthly breast exams, that's self-exams, and scheduling regular clinical breast exams and mammograms. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching.
Well, I got a few calls, believe it or not, in that little break there. But anyways, we're going to take a short break. Thank you, News Desk. We're coming back. Just yesterday, we gave you some highlights from an adventure we went on with Sunrise Airways, and we were talking very heavily about regional connectivity and making it easier to be able to connect the islands. And you know what? It didn't stop there. Recently we've seen the commencement or the announcement of the commencement of another airline, WINAIR, who is now going to be doing direct flights from St. Lucia to St. Martin.
Hi, I'm very happy to introduce WINAIR to you. We are the oldest airline in the region. We exist for 63 years, but somehow we were a bit below the radar in St. Lucia. Our base is in St. Martin. We have been operating to islands like St. Kitts, Antigua, the British Virgin Islands, and since a few years we are growing. We added a new type of aircraft to our fleet, a 50-seater. And with that 50-seater ATR, we started to operate to destinations like Barbados, St. Vincent and St. Lucia this winter for the first time. What is very specific about WINAIR is that we have partnerships with nearly all major international airlines, be it United, Delta, JetBlue, BA, Air France, etc. And why is that important? Because St. Martin has the most connections from this region to the rest of the world. So flying with us from St. Lucia to St. Martin also can bring you to New York, but also to Charlottesville, for instance, Paris, Amsterdam. So we really combine the international routes with the local routes, because it's not only international. Flying to St. Martin from St. Lucia seamlessly connects you to, for instance, the British Virgin Islands and to St. Kitts on both our flights that we have on Tuesday and on Saturday. So if you want to visit your friends and family, we understand a lot of St. Lucians live in St. Martin, but also in the BVI. We think we offer a great opportunity for you to do that. We pride ourselves enormously to have the best punctuality in the region. We do our utmost to make sure you don't only fly, but you fly at the time we have scheduled. And of course, also with us, sometimes things can happen. But again, we don't cancel flights. We operate as we promise. And we operate with an aircraft, an ATR, that's really, as what you say, fit to purpose. So what does that mean? Also, if you bring a lot of luggage, we can carry that. And that seems logical, but it's not the case in all aircraft. So we have young aircraft. They are very dependable. We have a fantastic cabin crew that will serve you to your needs. And with that, we'll bring you safely and on time to your destination. And with that, we really distinguish ourselves in this region as being the most dependable airline.
You're just a confusing guy, my camera guy. Show the World is back with Boo HINKSON. Here we are, Ronald Boo HINKSON, and it's that time of year. By now, you already get the drill. If you don't, let us educate you a little bit. It is Show the World, my favorite, all-time favorite end of year, if you want to call it that, event. I always look forward to it. It is back on again, and it's Boo's way of contributing to back home, you know, and creating the platform, at that set of level to sort of showcase a lot of the young and budding talent.
Young and budding talent.
That's right.
I always say, at the stage of my life, I have obligation to showcase young talent. And I mean, Michael Fletcher always keeps thanking me and tells me, man, his career took off after he did the first Show the World, and I'm very happy for him because he's doing very well,
Man.
So I want to continue doing that, man, because I don't want the young people to take as long as I did, man. to
In
get
your time, you had to really do it on your own.
I had to do it on my own, So I have to open doors for them and use me as a platform. And once they succeed, just leave me and go. I'll get other young people,
That's not going to happen. They always come back home to Uncle Boo to make sure that, they remind you that, listen, this all started with you. And this, I guess, brings some sort of, gratification as well when it comes to that. Let us break down this year. I mean, of course, last year was definitely off the charts again. We were saying to ourselves, can he really top year before? And then last year you come and you topped it. And you went all out and you created such a beautiful atmosphere again. Wonderful showcasing that
what we're doing
enjoyed.
this year, the music is going to be less cerebral. I'm going to do some of what I normally do, but I want this year to be very celebratory because we have Juju, we have Sammy to celebrate.
That's right.
We have what's his name, Johnson Charles. We have a lot to celebrate this year. St. Lucia has been on a roll this year. I mean, even with me and first time in the history of the music in St. Lucia that a St. Lucian song has been on an international chart for 48 weeks, what I'm saying?
Yes.
48 weeks on an international chart, So, I mean, I wasn't even planning to do that song this year, but I have to,
Definitely
On principle, I have to do it, because people will expect to hear it.
Right.
But there's a lot for us to celebrate this year. So this concert, the music is going to be very alive.
Right.
I want people to come have a good time.
Very well.
Just come and have a good time.
Right.
It's not going to be about how it's not going to be about our level of musicianship and that sort of thing. The music is going to be
It's
good,
going to be fun.
but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun night, and we expect people to come and have a really good time.
Wonderful. Let's give the date again. We're looking at the date
It's
yet?
on the 30th of November at the Bill Clinton Ballroom, Sanders Ground.
That is the home of Show the World.
That's the home of Show the World.
I don't think we plan to go anywhere else.
No, we ain't going anywhere. man.
Even if it does, because a lot more people will want to come, and it's
I
limited
know.
capacity.
Well, I want to keep the
That
show
sort of
there in
feel.
that room because I like the intimacy of the room and I like the sound in the room, So this is why I'm sticking to it. I know
I don't have a problem.
I've-
That's why it's
I've-
important to get your ticket early.
that's why it's important to get your ticket early, man.
Right, but the same procedure. You call the number, you get your tickets.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just call the number. You can call 485-8610
That's right.
and get your tickets.
Absolutely.
Show the world. It's going to be a great show this year. We're going to have a good time.
I am absolutely looking forward to it. And of course, if you come in, fashion is also one of the things that is on showcase on this night as well.
Yeah, a
So-
lot of females have told me they've ordered their dresses already. So I sometimes after the show I look at the pictures, man. I say, wow. St. Lucia has a lot of beautiful young ladies, man.
No. In closing, Boo, normally, like every year, you come up with some really creative ticket. So what are we looking at this year? Because
No, I can't tell you that.
well, you can't tell me.
When you-
Last year, I say, listen. Well, let me tell you what I believe. I don't think you could top last year.
We'll top it. Man. No, we'll top
I
it.
do not believe you could top last year. I'm waiting to see what you're going to come up with
When
this
you
year.
get your ticket, you'll see.
Wonderful. Guys, get your tickets. And of course, you need to go on to the website as well.
Yes.
And you follow everything Show the World.
Absolutely. Just get onto the website and follow Show the World.
Absolutely. Guys, you go and check it out. You'll see reviewed some last year before. And if you've never been, you'll understand why you need to be there this year. Boo,
Thanks for talking
as
to me, man.
always. Mwah. again, St. Lucia is no secret that St. Lucia has owned this part of this position when it comes to hospitality and culinary, because we just captured the World Culinary Awards with our very own Chef Orlando. By the way, we got to catch up with him. I think he's back on island. Chef, we're ready. We're coming to you in a minute. But the SLHDA is sending out a culinary team to represent us. I'm here with Joshua. Joshua is from the communications team over at the SLHTA, and we're here for a very significant occasion this morning because St. Lucia is about to unveil its team that is going to be going on out to taste the world, or taste the Caribbean?
Taste of the Caribbean,
Taste of the Caribbean.
hosted by the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association. So this is the region's premier culinary competition. It will be taking place from November 18th to the 20th, 2024.
Right. Give us a little backdrop for persons who may not know. This has been going on for quite some time now. Have we been always taking part?
St. Lucia has always been taking part and excelling at Taste of the Caribbean. The competition was launched in 1993. This is actually the first time it will be held since the pandemic. So we're really excited to get back out there and to bring home some medals.
Right. Now tell us a little bit about the team, because now you get us worked up. We know that St. Lucia, I just had a conversation pretty recently, and we spoke, in depth about, how St. Lucia has definitely solidified its place and its position when it comes to culinary arts, when it comes to, these sort of things. We get our respect out there because we have been excelling. We just have Chef Orlando, who have just won the, the World Culinary Awards. So definitely this is a space that St. Lucia, the eyes are going to be on St. Lucia. So tell me how exciting, tell me a little bit about the team, tell me what's going on here.
So the format for this year, the team comprises 4 talented St. Lucians. First off, we have Kayla Joseph from the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College.
Oh, really now?
Yes, that's really impressive.
That's impressive.
She's doing her studies and taking part. So she is our junior chef. Our senior chef is Neville Joseph. He works at Anne Chasney. Our pastry chef is no stranger to the culinary team, Imani Hippolyte. She actually took part in the 2019 competition and won gold.
Wow.
So she's going to be looking to defend her title. Absolutely. And wrapping it up is our bartender, Ninas Charloui.
Oh gosh, yes. And we know Ninas. We are aware of the capabilities of this man.
A master bartender,
Absolutely.
a master bartender, yes.
Right, so you guys are very excited. How is the team? What sort of spirits are they in?
They're in extremely high spirits. They've been practicing diligently over the past few weeks. Even today, they're holding a practice right now at the Body Holiday. So the excitement is very, 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 very much alive, and we're looking forward, counting down the days to get to Miami.
Right, well, let's count down that days. When are we leaving? When are they leaving?
We leave on the 17th of November. That's a Sunday.
Right.
Yes.
And the competition is?
November 18th to the 20th November.
Right. Tell me about, that's the people who are going to be partaking. Obviously, right. You must have a team to, support that. Tell me about
Correct.
The team.
Well, the 2024 St. Lucia National Culinary Team is in good hands. The management team has well over 60 years of experience in the food and beverage industry, locally, regionally, and internationally. It is led by Chef Fabian Joseph. There's SLHTA Director Wadi Zakawa. There's Chef Ike Loff, and there's mixologist Alva Prevel. Now, Chef Loff, Chef Fabian, and Alva Prevel, have all been part of the national culinary team in the past, okay. And they've won among themselves numerous medals.
So they're coming from that sphere as well. Correct. And now they're actually in the help.
Helping the next generation to medal even more.
Okay. Now, to pull off something like that, of course, you're going to have some support. Who are the people who came on board to ensure that our team is able to go on out well prepared?
Well, the SLHD wants to give a big thank you to Republic Bank, the SLHD's Tourism Enhancement Fund, the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, Ladera Resort, Anne Chasney and Jade Mountain, as well as uniforms and accessories for coming on board this year to support the national culinary team. Without their support, we would not be able to go to Miami.
Right. Well, we head into Miami. This year is a winning year for St. Lucia. St. Lucia is on a roll. So we're not expecting anything less.
We're not expecting anything less. And St. Lucia has been very successful at this tournament, and we're not looking to
Yeah,
change
change
that.
that.
No.
I believe in it. I believe in the guys. I believe in it. Let's give them our love to go on out there and do just what we know they can do. Bring back the goals.
So if you want to stay in touch with the National Culinary Team, be sure to follow the SLHT on our Facebook page, Instagram page, as well as our website. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/SLHTA, Instagram.com/SLHTA, and our website is www.slhta.com.
Wonderful. Thank you, gentlemen. And we look forward to the goals coming back soon. Let me tell you, I could spend the rest of the day here. This is so tranquil. The wind from the sea. Oh, do I have to go to work today? All right. It's going to get to a day when this is all we do. We connect on the morning show, and that will be it for me for the day, because I think I need to be, more engrossed into this. But that's our show. And until then, I have enough money to sustain me. I have to keep working. So you should go on out and work as well. And I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow for another DBS This Morning. Have a great day.